Well, on behalf of Focus Publications, may I welcome you all to this, the Motor into 93 Guernsey Motor Show. It is indeed a pleasure to see you all here this afternoon, and of course a great pleasure to have Desmond Lynam with us. I saw him on the telly last night. He's a regular visitor to our lounge, but not normally like this. Actually, with Desmond coming over, unfortunately, one of the directors of L'Riche, Brian Barnes, is not here, but that would have made Desmond, Brian, and my wife 3 Brighton supporters on the island all at once. They don't normally have that many in their ground. But we do give you, Des, a very warm welcome, and thank you very much for coming along and opening the show for us. I do especially want to thank Saab and Northern Motors for bringing Des over for us, and thank you for all the help you've given us in that. And of course, a special thank you to L'Riche themselves for allowing us to use this magnificent building for this exhibition. It is a superb place which has been commented on by many people, saying this is far better than practically all exhibition halls in Britain other than the NEC. So thank you very much again. I'm now going to ask Des if he would say a few words, and then afterwards we will cut the ribbon to officially open the show.
Brian, thank you very much indeed. Good day, everybody. It's nice to be here. My second visit to Guernsey. The last one was very brief, about an hour. This one's going to be about 3 hours. Now, when I was about 5, my mum bought me a dinky toy, a little car, and ever since then I've been fascinated by cars, and I've totted up on my way here this morning. I've had 39. Not dinky toys, but proper cars. And I've always had a sort of love affair with a car. My present girlfriend is a Saab 9000 SE, and we're very close. and we have a wonderful time together. I noticed that the speed limit in Guernsey is 35 miles an hour. I never normally go at that speed myself. I normally travel in London, so my average speed from A to B is 11.5 miles an hour now, which is the same as the horse and cart was 100 years ago. So you're speedsters, as far as I'm concerned here, 35 miles an hour. Anyway, I'm sure you're all car people and car lovers. After all, what is a pedestrian but a man with 2 cars? His wife's got one of them and his son's got the other. So here we are. It gives me great pleasure. Thank you, Brian, for inviting me, and Saab for inviting me here, and for you all putting up with me. It was a late night last night and early morning this morning, so if I'm looking a bit bedraggled, apologies. But I'm delighted to be here and delighted to open the show for you now, Brian.
Thank you.
Thank you very much.
Yes, there we are. Can make some jam in this, and it's inscribed with thanks to Desmond Lynam for opening Motor into 93 Guernsey 26/11/1992. There you are, sir.
Brian,
Silver Basha.
Thank you very much indeed. As you will gather, it's what I've always wanted.
Yes, yes.
Very nice.
Actually, I think he should wear it next time he's on television, don't you?
Where, there? Or...
Thank you. Thank you. Thank you very much. 2, please. Hello.
Would you like a balloon, sweetheart? There you are, sweetheart. Nice? Good.
this particular model, there's only, what, 2,700 built in the world, of which this is actually numbered 390. There's actual plaque on it, actually on the fuel tank, which actually says which fields in the whole.
We're glad we've come here. We've taken a big stand. There's been a lot of doom and gloom in the motor industry this year, but we think it's time to go out and show exactly what we've got. We've got a tremendous range of cars. It's tremendous PR for us. Everybody seems to be enjoying themselves. There's a tremendous atmosphere, and I don't think we'll be sorry that we've come to Motor Into 93.
If they were to hold another show next year, would you participate in that?
Next year may be a bit close for us. I think a biannual event similar to the NEC. After all, a lot of people have commented this is a mini NEC. A lot of the motor traders have put a lot of effort into it. We've put a lot of effort into our stand. It looks very good. I think this amount of effort will really need to be a biannual event.
I'm Roger Noakes from Hyundai in the UK. I've just come over to visit the show in Guernsey. I'm very impressed at how professional and interesting the show has been. Very good shop window for Hyundai. We have been very successful this year with the Hyundai products in the island. Nearly 50% up on sales over last year, so we've done very, very well indeed. This is the S-Coupe Turbo, which is the first Hyundai designed power unit, 12-valve, turbocharged, and does 0 to 60 in 9 seconds. But we've got some more coming in today.
I think the show is absolutely brilliant. I think the effort that's been put in by the motor traders is quite astonishing, and I think the remarks that we've had from the public so far that it's been one of the best shows that they have ever seen in Guernsey.
and Mark were John Thompson Auto Restorers, and we painted this bonnet to get across the environment aspect of paint spraying. We're hoping that everybody will want them on their bonnet, and this is a new line we're going into, custom paintwork. Hopefully you all like it.
What is going to happen now, the roof is going to raise up a small amount here, and then two prongs will come out from the raised boot lid to lift up the roof panel. You just have to flick the switch inside to release the front clips, and then the motor will then release to give room for the roof to slide backwards, which goes back into the boot lid, and then it will then retract in 3 stages down into the closed position.
Well, as insurance brokers, of course, having a stand at a motor show is bound to be attractive to us, because all around us there are, what, 20, 30 garages, all selling cars, low group cars, high group cars, to all ages of the community.
Welcome to the Guernsey 1993 car show at the tech site, the Villets. Here I am with the Commodore stand and the Condor girls. This here is Kaylee and this is Sue. And they are two lovely ladies.
I'm Sue from Condor. Fast, friendly, efficient service. Everything's plain sailing with Condor.
My name's Michael Rouillard. I'm from Northern Motorworks. We have the Saab franchise. It's great to be here at the Guernsey Motor Show 93, and we look forward to hopefully having one of these maybe next year and for many years to come.
I think the Motor Into 93 is going to be a great success. We as a company have actually done a lot of effort into this by bringing cars over especially for the show, and from the response of the general public so far, I think it will be a great success. We have taken some orders already, which makes it very nice, but it's a long-term thing. We actually think it's going to do ourselves at Wetbury Motors a lot of good, but also Guernsey as a whole. It's nice to see there's so much professionalism actually here, and everybody has worked together to make it a great success.
We've introduced the new Erad Agora Electric vehicle to Guernsey. It's the first time out of France, and this is the introduction into the UK at our Guernsey Motor Show. The general impression I've had from the general public that have come to see our little car so far has been extremely good. This electric four-wheeled car, it is the first four-wheeled electric car that's been produced so far. It has a 7.5 kilowatt engine, which is very nippy. It climbs hills very well and is extremely cheap to run.
Yeah, recyclable bodywork. Changing a part is child's play. Replacing the battery is as easy.
We've enjoyed our motor show. It's been very busy, and so far we've managed to actually get 5 sold orders, which has been just about perfect.
I came over this morning. I brought it over this morning. It is mine now. I bought it from Del Boy.
I don't believe that the tax is in the post.
No, it's a tax is in the post. Del Boy sold it to me. I mean, you're not going to do me. You are going to.
Sorry.
Do me. Do you want a pen?
Thank you. I've got mine.
Welcome to my stand, and please feel free to browse around.
Yes, this is my new car. How's that?
brakes and a responsive rack and pinion steering with on-demand four-wheel drive system. The interior of the Vivio provides comfortable accommodation for the driver and passengers, with easy loading to the rear, a gas strut supported hatch and 50-50 split rear seat. The body is fully rust-proofed, including galvanizing of all crucial panel work.
Andrew Gilbert Scott does his impersonation of a Ferris wheel. This is our other camera.
My name is Simon Keys. I'm a local student, so I'm studying at Coventry University in the United Kingdom. I'm studying industrial design and transport design. We're here to promote to the Guernsey people new ideas and concepts of how cars could possibly turn in the future. We do lots of different aspects. We hope that cars, particularly for the island, are going to decrease in size, different propulsion systems will come into use. We think many of the concepts we're showing here are actually suitable for the island roads, with decreased size, less pollution, more economical.
My name's Darren Day, and I've done a degree at Coventry University in transport design, and this is my 4th year and final project, which is a European microvehicle based on adapted French regulations, so that it's an adaptable vehicle for town or inner city use. It's got a small engine, a small diesel engine, which does over 110 miles to the gallon, and it's also subject to many incentives such as lower tax. It's exempt from parking and road toll charges, which makes it very, very cheap to run.
I think Guernsey could solve its problems by introducing smaller type cars to the area, reducing the amount of emissions produced by petrol engines by the introduction of electric cars.
We've enjoyed it. Yes. We've had a good time this afternoon and we've enjoyed the show.
Would you like a badge? And get Daddy to pin it on?
Yeah, it's a very nice show. I don't know why they haven't done it before.
The show is very good. It's a very nice show and we all enjoy it.
Yeah, it's a really good show.
It's a very good show.
It's been a very good show and it's a nice outing for the children as well. I hope you do it again one day.